Hey man, listen up. If you want to get better with business and make more sales or get better in life and with people, you got to be talking to people daily, at least 3 new people a day, 5 new people, 10 new people a day. If you're looking for a job, the best thing you could be getting into as a young man for a side hustle or even for a career is sales. Because when you're in sales, you learn how to talk to people who you don't know and get comfortable talking to people and trying to sell something that you believe in. And you gotta use your time wisely. You gotta be quick. You gotta tell them what you're gonna do, how you're gonna solve their problem, and you gotta lead them into the sale. Get the sale, give them an offer, get the sale, and then stop talking. Because once you get the sale, you want to stop talking. So I think getting into sales is gonna be the best thing for you in life, and as you're building yourself and as you're looking for a career. You're going to learn so many skills. It's going to look great on a resume. And if you can sell something, man, you can make it in life, bro. Everything is sales. Everything is about being personable and talking to people and trying to sell them something. You're going to learn a lot, bro. You're going to learn a lot about yourself too, and about facing your fears and getting outside your comfort zone and learning how to talk and be persuasive and introduce yourself and show people what you have to offer. And if you can't get into sales, or if you don't have a sales job right now, just talk to new people. When you're at the restaurant, when you're getting food, when you're pumping gas, when you're waiting in line, say hello to people, compliment them, ask them how their day's going, and keep it moving, man. Don't make it weird. Just do what you got to do, man. Get outside of your thoughts, outside of your head. Me, I'm an introvert. Definitely an introvert. I make music. I'm a producer. I'm making music. I'm introverted, whoop-de-whoop. But as I've grown up and as I've started my own business doing window cleaning, it forces you to go out and get the sales. When I'm going business to business in a shopping center, letting them know, hey, I'm here doing window cleaning. I can do it for a good price. And then they're like, okay, what's a good price? I'm like, I'll do inside and out for $60. We will clean the inside of the glass, all the siding, and make it look real nice. It'll be presentable. Boom, I do the job. Once I do the job, I'll be like, all right, I'm back in 2 weeks. And that's how I get people on a recurring contract. So where I'm cleaning their windows every 2, 4, 8 weeks, however much they want it. But if I'm in person doing an estimate for a house, you got to address the issue. Do you want the exterior windows, or do you want interior and exterior? And you got to address objections before you get them. You say, oh, have you already talked to your wife about this? Or have you already set a budget for this project? And these are things that they will come back to you after you give them the offer. Because if I go around and count the panes in the house and I'm like, okay, it came out to $525, but I'll give you the 25% discount for being a new customer, so it'll come out to $400 for inside and out windows. And the customer's gonna be like, okay, I'll talk to my wife about it and let you know. But if you say that before you give them the offer, that kind of clears up any issues that would make the customer hesitant to proceeding to getting on your schedule, So there's a lot of things to learn about sales, and it all comes with practice and with educating yourself by reading books, working with someone, like following a mentor, going to seminars and stuff like that. So if you want to elevate yourself in life, man, get into sales, learn sales, practice sales, work for free, bro, on a commission only, and just do it as a side gig, because the things that you learn along the way are much more valuable than the money that you will earn. And when you're applying for a job, if you have experience with sales, some employers see that as more valuable than a college degree, because in college you're not getting the experience. And the experience in today's world in 2024 is a majority of what employers are looking for. And if you have a good track record of, hey, I started this business, ooh, I've been able to market myself as a brand, ooh, I've been able to brand myself and market myself on social media and online, Here I've made sales doing phone sales. Here I've made sales going door to door. Here I've done estimates in person for people to clean their windows, or to pressure wash their house, or to pressure wash their patio, or to clean their gutters. And you can explain to the employers in the interview, like, hey, I know how to do this, this, and this. And then you give them an example. Like one time when I was at a job, I sold them on the interior and exterior windows, and then I noticed that they had solar panels, so I upsold them to get their solar panels cleaned as well. And while I was on the roof, I noticed that their gutters were full. I took a picture, showed the customer, and ended up doing everything. When I was only supposed to do the windows, I upsold them on solar panels and gutters. And doing that upsell is just another thing another part of the sales process that you can show someone that you know how to do well, and that you know how to lead a customer through the process into the sale. And then it doesn't end there, after the job, you follow up, say like, was there anything I could have improved on? It was a pleasure working for you. Can you please leave us a review, give us a reference, and let your friends, family, neighbors know that we are the company in town who would love to service you for your window cleaning and pressure washing needs, blah, blah, blah. You gotta be, your sales has to be locked in, bro. Your customer service has to be locked in if you want to be a successful business. If you're doing one-on-one coaching calls, these are things that you can ask your customer, your client, before you even get on the call. When they're asking about prices, you'd be like, so do you have a budget in mind? Have you talked to your spouse yet? If this is something you want to do, they don't have a spouse, okay, we get that out of the way. That's not going to be an objection that they may come with after you give them a price. And you can lay it out and you be passionate. You could follow a script if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend following a script every time, because every sale is different. And if they don't end up doing the sale, when you follow up, you want to follow up with something, some type of subject that you built upon the first time you spoke with your customer. So after a call, or after an estimate, or after something, keep a log of the customer, their name, what you guys talked about. So when you do follow up with them, you follow up with something that they may be interested in. Like they like mountain biking, and you talked about that the first time because you noticed a mountain bike at the house if you were in person, or in the back of the shot if you're on FaceTime, and you just talk about something like that, bro, and don't even talk about the sale. And that's how you follow up, bro. You don't follow up saying, oh, I was just checking to see if you were still interested, or something like that. But you get the gist of it, man. If you don't have a sales job, you can still improve on these skills. These are skills that you're going to need in life if you want to be successful, if you want to start your own business, if you want to work for yourself. Something that, if you're watching my channel, I assume you're interested in. The economy's tough, bro. You got to have side hustles. You got to have different streams of income. You got to invest your money wisely, and you got to live below your means. And while you're doing all these things, you got to be improving yourself and your skills. And I think the most important skill that you should be improving on is your sales skills, and that starts with just talking to new people and constantly talking. The days that I'm out selling, I'll go to a strip mall where there's a bunch of small businesses. I'll walk in, I'll ask, are you the owner? And if they say no, I'll be like, can I speak with the owner, please? And if they say, oh, the owner's busy, I'll give you their card. I'll be like, no, I'll just wait for him. And then I speak with the owner. I introduce myself. I let them know that I'm doing window cleaning in the area and that I can do it for a good price. I notice your windows are a little dirty. Give them the price, and they'll decide if they want to do it then, or if not, then I'll put them on my list, something I can follow up on, and I'll follow up with them, bro. And sometimes I'll follow up and they do go through with the sale. But most of the time, if you don't sell them the first interaction, you might not sell them. It's going to be hard. But the people that you sell on the first interaction, those are the good customers. Those are the customers that you repeat. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I'm getting off course here. When I'm doing these door-to-door sales and I'm talking to people, new people every day, 10, 15, 20 new faces a day, this is when I'm in my bag, bro. This is when I'm working the hardest. This is when this shit starts to get easy and the communication starts to flow and it gets easy to meet and talk and network when you're talking to more people. The more people that you get that muscle working, you know, your communicative muscles working. You feel me? You can get better at talking to people, introducing yourself. The conversations start to flow better, you know. I was downtown the other day. I was drinking my coffee, doing some work at the coffee shop. Then I walked around the block downtown, hitting all these stores, giving them my card. And I walked in to like this hair salon, and there was this cute, badass girl working at the front desk. And it was cool, man. It was like only the second or third person I talked to that day. And, you know, I was a little slow. I was a little nervous. I was a little caught off guard because she was freaking beautiful. And I was just telling her, hey, I'm doing window cleaning, whoop-de-whoop. And then by the end of the day, bro, when I was back in my town that I live in from downtown, I was doing another round. And everywhere I was going, bro, I was on point, bro. I was talking. My pitch was quick. It was to the point. It was addressing their concerns. And, yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, once you start talking more, it becomes easier and you get less anxiety, I guess. You're not as nervous to talk to people, even if it's a hot ass chick. You know, you're flowing, you're smooth, you're in your bag, and it's working, bro. And it's not even about getting the sale. It's about just getting that repetition and getting good at talking to new people and being smooth with your words and being straight to the point and not beating around the bush, not stuttering, looking people in the eye, having charisma, making them laugh, you know? These are just all skills that you're gonna need in life. Networking, communication, being a people's person. This is gonna be what you need to elevate yourself as a businessman, as an entrepreneur. So, yeah, man, start talking to new people every day and get in that habit of talking, bro. Do what I'm doing. Get on the phone, turn on the camera, and talk for 5 minutes straight. Don't stop. 10 minutes straight. Just use a word from the sentence that you said to say another word to lead to the next sentence, and then that leads to another sentence, and then you just keep building on each sentence, and what you build is gonna be a skill that is priceless. So get to it, man, and that's all I got today, man. Stay up.